We ain't got time. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy. You already know the name. I told y'all every night, baby. Every night we in the building. Every night we in the building. I done told you. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me go to the article. Let's get to the article. Let's go. Let's get to the article real quick. Alright, what's going on? You already know the name, you know the game. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Cash App Soul Mirror 29, PayPal Suicide Ace 29. We are here to talk about two things. R. Kelly being testified against by his ex-goddaughter. Alright? And we talk about Young Thug and Gunna, bail hearing today. So let's strap it up. Let's go. We here. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Matter of fact, let me put this on before we do anything. Anyway, we'll do that later. We'll share that later. Anyway, let's get to it. So the first one we gonna go to is Young Thug and Gunna situation. Alright? That's the first thing we're gonna do. Talk about Young Thug and Gunna situation. So if you didn't know, man, Young Thug has been in jail for quite a little while now. Him and Gunna been in there for like maybe maybe 3 months, something like that. They've been in there for a little hot minute. A RICO case. It's not the federal, it's the state, but it's still very serious. They have 21. They gathered up 21 individuals in the YSL RICO case. They're saying it's not just a record label. They're saying it's also a gang, and not only just a gang, it's a strong gang inside of Atlanta. They have caught 50 bodies and stuff like that. So they back again. He already got his bail denied twice. They denied Young Thug's bail twice already. And today, he was trying to see if they was, loosen up a little bit. But it didn't happen. It didn't go his way. Okay, it didn't go his way. They denied his bail again. So let's read this article right here. Alright, 46 News. Shout out to 46 News for the article right here. Rapper Young Thug denied bond again during court hearing. Okay, let's go ahead and read down here. Alright, it says, bond was denied again for rapper Jeffrey Williams, who is known as Young Thug. Williams has been in the Fulton County Jail for months. He is accused of being one of the founders of Young Slime Life, a criminal street gang. Last week, a grand jury indicted Williams on 6 more charges related to gang activity, drug and firearms violations. His trial expected to start in January. Okay, remember, this trial for this case is in January. Alright, so they gotta sit there. They're trying to bond out until then, but it starts in January. Williams was not the only one in court today. Gunna, okay, now talk about Gunna. Gunna, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, also appeared in court. The judge told Kitchens that his bond issue will be addressed on September 18th. So in a couple weeks, Gunna just might get bond. The streets been talking about he might get bond. Then academics said, oh, well, the streets saying he might get bond. So Gunna just might get bond on September 18th. So hold your horses, hold your whistles. He might just get bond. Because they really ain't, from what we have gathered and heard, they really don't have nothing on this man. They really ain't got nothing on this man. They got some lyrics and some other message or something. But they really don't have nothing to really try to tie him in like that. Well, that's what, from the information that has hit the public. So, we're gonna have to see, man. Alright, so what is it? So Gunna would see if he can get a bond on September 18th. A couple weeks, man. About 3 weeks out. Several other defendants also appeared during the hearing, which lasts several hours on Thursday. Yeah, if you go YouTube it, it's a channel. They got the hearings up, and then they have like little clips also. An emergency motion was previously filed by his attorneys in an attempt to have him released on bond. So they still gonna fight it, even though this is the third time. They still gonna fight it and try to get bond. Gunna's bond is on the 18th. Prosecutors have previously used lyrics of Young Thug's and Gunna also charged with racketeering against them, drawing the ire of fellow rappers T.I., Jay-Z, and Meek Mill. By saying that we're using lyrics that a rapper's using, that would basically put everybody that raps out of business or in jail based on those words. Under that logic, Johnny Cash has killed multiple people because his music talks about killing multiple people, said attorney Manny Aurora. Alright? So that's that first one right there. So when it comes to this situation right here, it's kind of sticky. This YSL, Gunna, and Young Thug situation is very sticky, especially when you got a lot of players involved. It's 28 players involved, all in total. It's a lot of players involved. So you gotta, whatever you believe in. If you believe in no snitching, then handle that. But that's 28 people. That's kind of hard for. You're gonna believe that 28 people gonna hold it down. It is possible if they all live by the same code and they gonna stand on it. But they saying allegedly there's a snitch out there. Allegedly, his information got leaked somehow online, and now allegedly he's being threatened. Allegedly, okay. So let's get an audio real quick. But when they said his family was being threatened, it was by somebody online. Now, I'm not saying don't take online things seriously, but it was by someone online in the comments saying, well, his kids are in trouble too. It wasn't, they can't put that on them. What people do on the internet, you can't put that on Young Thug and YSL. That's just people on the internet. In my opinion, anyway, in my opinion. Alright, hold on.
facial toners are the perfect addition to your daily skincare
gotta get
routine,
some.
morning and night after cleansing.
I guess. Well, Okay. But so it's a very sticky situation. Um, to get caught up with 28 people, it is hard. If nobody's gonna vote, that's a big number. That's a big number. But it is possible. But they saying allegedly someone is telling, and they got sent. It got put online, and now they blaming YSL for witness attempt. What is it called? Witness. What is that called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Intimidation, right? And from what I heard on the video, they can't link YSL to this. This is all alleged. You got the internet and the people commenting. They put up the comments. Oh, your family next. So you got people in the comments, but you can't link it to YSL. You cannot. They did not show no direct link to Young Thug's crew that's threatening this individual who's supposed to be telling on them. They did not show any proof. So maybe they're waiting on that. I don't know, but Young Thug's team pointed that out. So y'all coming at my client about supposedly rap in the case, and y'all saying my client and whoever is putting pressure on him, but you haven't showed no proof. Haven't showed no proof at all. Okay, haven't showed no ounce of proof that my client got something to do with scaring this potential rap. So you know they're gonna go through that next time they go to court. They're gonna go through that and see like where's the evidence on that. One thing, if you've been paying attention to cases, especially cases like this thing might drag out. Depending, it might drag out for another year, man. You know what I'm saying? They might make this case drag out for another year. Who knows? Y'all know how courts give it up. So, you know, Thug actually tweeted, you know, the sad face after he was denied bond. He tweeted the sad face. You know what I'm saying? So it's very unfortunate that happened like that. But you know, if he's innocent, most likely it'll come out in the end. If he's innocent, it'll come out in the end. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. Now let's get to R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly, man. Nah. Oh man, where my bottle at? Oh nah, where my bottle, y'all? Where my bottle at? Nah, I gotta find it. Hold on. Oh, here you go. Essentia, who sent you? Okay, so R. Kelly's in deep trouble right now, right? So in R. Kelly case, his ex-goddaughter that said she wasn't the one in the tape about 20 years ago, now she's back on a stand. Now she's back saying that was me. Whoa, okay, so let's go get that article right now. Okay, let's go get that article right now. Where we at? Alright, let's go. This is crazy right here, man. Because at first she said it wasn't her. Now she back saying it is. And it's supposed to be some more ladies to testify against him. Shout out to New York Post. Let's go. R. Kelly former goddaughter testifies he had sex with her hundreds of times when she was a minor. Kelly former goddaughter gave damning testimony about R&B legend in court on Thursday. Where we at? What happened? Okay. Claiming he had sex with her hundreds of times when she was a minor and forced her to pose as a prostitute to shut her up. Now, wait a minute. We're going to keep on reading. So you get this young girl. They say she was like 14 years old. And he's having his way with her, obviously. She's 14. And he's like, whatever, 20. I don't know how old he was. Then he tells her to pose as a prostitute. So if we ever get caught, I can say, hey, she's a prostitute. Man, this world crazy. This is crazy. The now 37-year-old woman known as Jane described how Kelly videotaped himself having oral sex with her at his home in Chicago when she was 14 years old. During the 4th day of the singer's federal child pornography trial, she said that the disgraced singer gave her champagne, instructed her to refer to her genitalia as 14 years old, then urinated on her, according to the Chicago Tribune. Now, I never seen that clip. I seen some of the footage. I never seen the urinating clip that a lot of people be talking about. I never seen that clip. I seen the one where I think they like in a certain room, and I seen the one where it was in the they're in the room and the female's in a chair. I only seen 2. I never seen the urinated one. So she is the girl that he urinated on. That's supposed to be his goddaughter. Essentia, who sent you? Come on, player. Why are you messing with your goddaughter, bro? Come on, man. That's kind of crazy, bro. I don't know, man. So that's the one he's supposedly urinated on. A lot of people know about. I never seen that one. I never seen that one. All right. In another video from around. Oh, is that right? Yeah, from around the time, Kelly was shown handing her money before having sex with her in his wood paneled jacuzzi room. She testified. See, I think I seen that one, the jacuzzi room. I think that's the one. Asked by prosecutor why the superstar had given her cash, Jane burst into tears on the stand. Because if anybody saw the tape, or if it was released for some reason, he would say I was a prostitute, she said. Okay. So the reason why so basically he had it all planned out. R. Kelly had this thing all planned out that, okay, there's a possibility this can get out. So if it does, I'm going to hand you money so I can say, hey, I didn't know how old she was. She was a prostitute. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. This right here. Okay, she said, Jane testified that Grammy-winning star had sex with her innumerable times after sometimes along with other teenage girls whom Kelly requested that she recruit. I want y'all to listen to that. Listen and pay attention to that. He had her go recruit other young girls, and then they have fun together. Or not fun, but they have sex together. Now at this time of this happening, is R. Kelly doing it all by himself? Or is R. Kelly having help at that time? Think about that. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Two of the other minors victims are expected to testify against Kelly later in the trial. Jurors are also expected to be shown video footage of the star having sex with minors. Prosecutors have alleged that the singer paid off Jane and her family so she wouldn't testify in his 2008 child pornography trial. He was ultimately acquitted in that case. Yeah, we all wondered what happened and they got paid off. He was sentenced to 30 years in federal prison in June after his conviction in Brooklyn federal court on 9 accounts, including racketeering and violation of a Mann Act. A host of victims testified at the 2021 trial, where prosecutors painted Kelly as a predator who preyed on young fans and sexually abused them for decades. All right. Now let's really talk about this. Let's really dive into this. They're saying R. Kelly is a monster. They're saying R. Kelly is a predator and a monster, and he deserved life. Just 25 to life. You know how they do. He got 30 years. R. Kelly is a monster. Let's scale things back for a minute. Hollywood. Hollywood is a place where you can get away with certain things if you got money. Not all the time, but there's times you can get away with things if you got money. So R. Kelly beat his first case because he had money. Now, who set the table for people with money to get away with things? See, we gotta go all the way down to the roots. We gotta go to the roots on this. Who set the stage and the table for people with money to get away with things? Now that's where you gotta start. Because that's the playground that they on. So they're like, oh, it's freely to do a lot of these things and then send out the money and you might get away with it. Might get away with it. But there's a lot of people who has a lot of money is allowed to get away with certain things because we see it all the time. So who set the stage for that? R. Kelly didn't set the stage for that. He just happened to stumble on that playground and seen that, oh, okay, hold on now. This, and this. If I got money, I can do this, and this. And if I get caught, I can play like this, do this, spread out the money, do this, and I might can win this case, even though I'm guilty. The video footage can come out of me doing these to these young women, and I can tell them it ain't me, and somehow I can still win. Even though we in the era at that time where there's no such thing as good video editing, it had to be somebody else. No, it was you at that time. At that time, there were no secret footaging that you can do, no editing that you can do that can put another person that looked like you. At that time, that wasn't a thing. They had lookalikes, but we know at that time there was really no lookalikes like R. Kelly. There was no real lookalikes like R. Kelly at that time. So it was R. Kelly. That was it. So how did they let him off? We got to look at this. Who set the stage for him to get off even though the evidence was clear? Who set the stage for R. Kelly to get off when the evidence was clear that he did it? And then they want to spin the block. Who that is? What up, what up, what up? Now they want to spin the block and say, nah, we want to lock you up. Wait a minute. So you helped me beat it the first time. Now the second time, you want to call me an animal. I'm not talking about the victims. I'm talking about the system. The system helped R. Kelly win the first time. So if y'all gonna be mad at R. Kelly, you have every right to. But don't forget about the system that helped him get away the first time. Oh, yeah. So he had people helping him get the women. He had people helping him get the young girls. And he had the system who helped him beat it the first time. So imagine being R. Kelly, right? Oh, shit. They got the videos. Damn, they got the videos. Oh, snap, they got my videos. And all I gotta do is have money. And I can beat this case. They got all my videos and it's me. It's the women. They're crying, they're doing interviews. All I have to do is go inside of my bank account and shut everybody up. Hey, I'm gonna pay you, 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 I'm gonna pay you. And I get to walk away free and continue my career. Yeah, you can be mad at R. Kelly. You're supposed to be mad at R. Kelly. You can call him sick if you want to. Go ahead. But who helped him? The system. The law did. The law tells them, if you got a lot of money, we're going to give you more chances than we give a regular smoke Joe. Depending on how we feel and what they look like. But if you got money, it can definitely help you. It can help you. We both commit the same crime. Since they got money, they might not get no time, or they might get less time. But we committed the same crime. We did the same thing. But if you got money, you might be able to get out of this thing. The law in that realm sets the table and set the tone for people to do wild things with money. Because you can have judges in your back pocket. You can have officers in your back pocket. You can have these people who know people so they can help you get out of jams. So when it comes to these type of things with R. Kelly, how you think he was able to beat it the first time? The first time, it was no way in hell he could beat it. The video footage was right there. Where are those people, those judges? Where those judges that helped him win the first time? How come they not brought up on charges? Shouldn't they be brought up on charges too? Because they helped him continue this. R. Kelly would have already been done rehabbing and out of jail by now if they would have convicted him in the first time when they were supposed to. He would have been out by now and living his life rehabilitated. But they let him go to harm more people, and now they want to lock him up like they didn't help him get out. Shouldn't the judge who helped him get out be in jail right now? Right along with him? Shouldn't all the prosecutors who let him slide even though video evidence was right there, should they be in jail too? Everybody a part of that case 20 years ago should be in jail because everything was right there. Everything was there. All of the evidence of R. Kelly violating was on clear VHS tapes. VHS tapes? And you say he got away with it when it's on his own camera? His own footage came from his own camera, And you let him go the first time? And now you back to act like he's an animal now? No. The system failed those women. And now they want to act like they care. But it's fake. Now you see why R. Kelly was doing those outbursts. Like, nah. R. Kelly understands, like, this is crazy that y'all helped me beat it the first time. Now you trying to get me for it after you helped me beat it? Imagine being R. Kelly right now. Imagine. Y'all helped me beat it the first time. Now you back trying to bury me with it the second time? Everything they presented, they already knew about this stuff. Pay attention. Everything that they're doing, it was already presented to the authorities. So how did he beat all of this the first time? Don't let them trick you. Oh, well, we got some news. It ain't nothing new about this case that the laws never had. All of the law had this stuff. From the Illinois, from this person to that county, to this county. They all had reports. They all had all of this stuff. What up, Annalise? What's going on? So how the hell did R. Kelly get out of this if they had all of the evidence already? How did R. Kelly get away the first time? Think about that. Think about it, because they trying to play on people's emotions. No, yes, R. Kelly wilded out, but who helped him? R. Kelly didn't do all this stuff by himself, especially for this long. No, he did not. R. Kelly was guilty the first time. How did he get away with it? They helped him get away with it. So how come they are still free? From the judge who helped him get away with it, from the police who helped him get away with it, from the prosecutor whoever helped to get away, whoever. In that case, they said they got on national TV and said he's not guilty. I remember that day because I said, ain't no way. It's a lot of us who watched that case and said, he ain't getting out of this nigga out of here. I remember watching it on the news. They run down the charges. They run down how many years and then say not guilty. Nigga, we was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. It's on tape, bro. Not somebody tape they made up. These are his own tapes that he made. And they said not guilty. These are tapes that he taped by himself. And they said not guilty. These are the tapes that he made at his own house. And they said not guilty. And now they spinning the block how many years later with using the same type of footage saying he's guilty now? Oh, man. No. No, that's the same thing they did to Bill Cosby. They did Bill Cosby the same way. Oh, we're going to let you slide, and then now we're going to spin the block. We're going to spin the block, and then we're going to get you. But, bro, you just let me slide with this. What are you talking about? You just let me slide with all of this. What are you talking about? That's why Bill Cosby, like, what the fuck is they talking about? But wasn't he found not guilty because the girl on the vid said it wasn't her? Yes! Now she's back to say it was her. Just because she said it wasn't, what about the other females that came forward and then went into hiding? She wasn't the only female that said this stuff. He had multiple videos of multiple girls. But now she's back to say, it was me. She testified today. She testified today and said, it was her. Ain't that something? Huh? She came back to testify today and said it was her. It was her. He gave me money. So if we got caught, he could say, well, I didn't know she was 14. She was a prostitute. He started having sex with her at 14 years old and told her, hey, act like a prostitute. So if the tape ever get out, I can say I didn't know she was a prostitute. And he made her go get other young girls. So he made her recruit other young girls. Now, if you ever watched the Harvard Weinstein documentary, that's what he did too. Harvard Weinstein had those young girls had his staff recruit other young girls. And I think he had some of the other young girls recruit more. Yeah, he had them recruit more girls too. Harvey Weinstein did the same exact thing. And ask yourself, how did Harvey Weinstein get away with this when those females told the police about it? How did Harvey Weinstein get away with this if the females told the police about it? He had the police in his back pocket. Go watch the documentary of Harvey Weinstein on Netflix. They had reports on top of reports on top of reports. And they pretended like they was going to help them. They pretended like they was going to help them for a very long time. And they didn't do anything. Oh yeah, Epstein. I think it was the Epstein one, my bad. But yeah, they all do it. I think it was the Epstein, my bad. I think it was the Epstein one. So eventually, they took it serious after a while. After a parent said, hell nah, man, fuck this shit. Because you know a lot of daughters is scared to tell their parents that this is happening to them. So a parent said, oh, hell nah, I can't do this no more. And boom. Snuck up on his ass. Hey, man, what's this right here, bro? Hey, what's this right here? Weinstein is Hollywood Epstein was chilling with Trump or Clinton. Yeah, a lot of them are friends, man. Okay, a lot of them, they chill with each other. Yeah, they was on Epstein Island. A lot of them went to Epstein Island. A lot of them did. But I wasn't there, so I'm not going to say they knew everything. I ain't going to say that. Because we got friends right now, and we don't know what the fuck they be doing when we not around. Feel me? So I'm not going to say they was a part of it. I don't know. Because we all got some people we cool with, and we don't be knowing. We be hearing some stories, man. Nigga, what? You don't know. You don't have no idea that they be doing that. But come on. Come on, bro. These people out of their goddamn mind. And the law helps them get away with it. That's the thing we must understand. The law be helping them get away with all of this stuff. Come on, man. Countless of reports, and he still get away with it until it's too late. R. Kelly is the same way. They told on this man. They went to the police on this man. So if they told on him, went to the police, went to the hospital, how did he get away with this? He paid all of them people off. The cops, the hospital, all the evidence was right there. And next thing you know, oh, I don't want to testify no more. That's not me. Pay off. So now, who do we actually blame? Yes, we take R. Kelly, put him right there. You. Now, who else do we blame? Who else is to blame for these young girls getting violated years after the first trial and he got acquitted? Who is to blame? She said the parents. Okay, let's talk about that. Because if you ever watch Surviving R. Kelly, Some of those parents deserve to get their ass whooped. If you ever watch Surviving R. Kelly, you're right. Some of those parents need their ass whooped. Some of those parents need their ass whooped. And I'm with you. How come some of the parents not in jail? Even R. Kelly admitted they gave me their daughter in exchange for money. R. Kelly admitted they gave me their daughter in exchange for money. So how is some of these parents not in jail for trafficking their own kids? I don't understand this shit. I don't understand it. So R. Kelly's not the only person should be doing 30 years. R. Kelly not the only one who should be doing 30 years by himself. He had like what they say, like 3-4 accomplices. He had like 3-4 people helping him get those females and take them over there and take them over here. How is R. Kelly doing 30 years by himself? Now I know it's a RICO, so they can still get more people. Understand that. If it's a RICO, they can still get more people and more people and more people. But come on, man. Ain't no way he should have been in there by himself getting 30 years by himself. Come on, man. The driver. What about the driver? How the driver not in there? He helped transport these young girls and shit. He helped them get fake IDs. The driver helped them get fake IDs, man. And these niggas is still free. Why this nigga out here doing 30 years? R. Kelly has something going on. He was violated as a young child. And I believe that, you know, some people, they tell you if they get violated, they tend to take that out. They tend to do the same thing. So R. Kelly was violated, I think, by his sister. I think he said his sister or one of his girl cousins. But I think it was his sister, he said. So R. Kelly was going through that. It manifested out. And now look at it. A lot of people should be in trouble for this, man. A lot. He shouldn't be in trouble by himself. A lot of people should. With that being said, man, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Cash App SoulMail29. PayPal SuicideAce29. I will be back with another video. Y'all stay cool, stay tight, man. Y'all stay blessed. This world is crazy. Love yourself more than any relationship. Bang.